Not everyone recharges out on the street, surrounded by noise and people. For some, real peace is found at home in the quiet, in the comfort, and in the freedom to be exactly who they are. The problem is that society still treats this like laziness, isolation, or a sign that something's wrong, but the truth is very different. Today, we're talking about 6 powerful truths about people who love staying home. And if that's you, get ready to recognize yourself in each one and maybe even feel prouder than ever of the way you live. 1. A conscious choice, not an escape. A lot of people assume staying home is running away from the world fear, insecurity, or lack of courage. But most of the time, it's the opposite. It's a conscious choice. Everyone has their own way of staying emotionally balanced. For some, that comes from parties, trips, and crowds. For others, it comes from the calm of a safe space where they don't have to force themselves into roles that don't match who they are. Home becomes the place to recharge, reflect, and even create. It's where the body relaxes and the mind finally gets room to breathe. And the most important thing, it's a choice that doesn't need justification. There isn't one right way to live. There's the way that works for you. Once you understand that, you see you're not hiding, you're taking care of yourself, and that's emotional maturity. 2. Autonomy and freedom. Few things feel better than deciding your own pace of life. People who love staying home know what it's worth to shape a routine without living by someone else's clock. It's waking up without an alarm blaring in your ear. It's deciding whether today will be wildly productive or a full day of rest. It's making your coffee on your own timeline, no rush. It's choosing how, when, and with whom you spend your energy. That freedom doesn't mean isolation. It means you belong to yourself. You're not always at the mercy of outside demands. And it goes beyond daily habits. People who value autonomy tend to protect their mental health because they know how to say no to what drains them. They refuse to get trapped in patterns they never chose. It's a quiet kind of power, but power nonetheless. 3. Quiet productivity. There's a myth that if you're at home, you're not doing anything. But people who live this way know, often, home is where the most gets done. No commute, no forced small talk, no constant background noise. Focus grows. In silence, ideas settle, projects take shape, and creativity flows. Working or creating from home isn't a luxury for lazy people. For many, it's the environment where output is highest. A writer can spend hours deep in the page without a single interruption. A designer might work late into the night, following their own creative rhythm. What matters isn't the physical location, it's what you build with your time. And plenty of people who live in their own space build far more than it seems. Productivity isn't about constant motion. It's about the results you deliver, and for that, the quiet of home is unbeatable. 4. Bonds that actually matter. People who prefer their own space tend to have a very clear view of relationships. Quantity isn't quality. They invest in fewer connections, but with real depth. Instead of dozens of acquaintances, they nurture 2 or 3 friends with whom they can be completely themselves. And often, they find the most honest connection with their pets. A dog wagging its tail when you walk in. A cat curling up on your lap. Those simple moments can mean more than any forced conversation in a noisy room. Animals don't demand explanations, don't judge, don't keep score. They offer pure affection, and that creates a bond that fills the heart. People who love staying home know you don't have to be surrounded by people all the time to feel love and belonging. Being close to who really matters is enough, even if who has for pause. 5. The gift of noticing and enjoying the simple things. Life outside moves so fast that many people miss the small things entirely. But those who spend more time at home develop a rare skill, noticing and valuing the simple. It's catching the smell of coffee drifting through the kitchen. It's listening to the rain on the window like it's music. It's seeing that golden late afternoon light spill across the living room. Moments most people don't even register turn into tiny treasures for someone who really pays attention. And it's not just the physical space, it's people too. Observant folks notice when a friend is sad even while they're smiling, or when someone changes their tone to hide what they're feeling. That sensitivity comes from silence, listening, and being fully present. In the end, that ability makes life deeper and richer because real beauty lives in the details. 6. A rich inner life. Maybe the greatest strength of people who enjoy staying home is the inner world they've built. While others need constant stimulation to feel alive, these people find meaning within themselves. Spending time alone isn't loneliness, it's a meeting. In the quiet, they think about life, revisit memories, dream about the future, and get a better handle on their own emotions. That contact with the self strengthens identity and brings clarity for facing the world when it is time. Someone with a rich inner life doesn't need distractions to feel complete. They carry a safe place inside, one they can return to anytime. In today's noisy world, that's a rare privilege. Staying home isn't laziness, avoidance, or a lack of a life. It's choosing to live at your own pace, with your own peace, in the space that makes the most sense to you. People who live this way build true bonds, produce in silence, notice what others ignore, and carry an entire world within themselves. Now tell me, which of these truths fits you best? Drop it in the comments, I'd love to hear from you. And if this video resonated with you, like, share, and subscribe to keep getting reflections like this. See you in the next one.